Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Super Auto Pets. I've had a couple of wins in this weekly now. I think it's time to, start cooking a little bit. We know some of the things that work, some of the things that maybe don't work so well. What I think works well, honestly, the shop strategy with the dromedary early on can be pretty disgusting. I think Mantis can go pretty hard. Camel you're always pretty happy with. And yeah, I'm not going to say that's kind of it, but I think that's some of the main things. There is a decent sniping strat. I've had a pretty big sniper build. And then obviously in the background you always have Lizard Cheese. But I think Lizard Cheese now, as the week has gone on, it's definitely fallen off because it does not lead to success in the late game. I think you have to pivot off that strategy, especially Sea Turtle Lizard. Anyway, on this early shop, I like me a mosquito. I love me an otter. And you know what? I'll finish that off with one more mosquito. And we will be the... You know what? In honor of my domesticated house cat, my esteemed co-host Millie, who's sat on me right now, I'll be a domesticated... Well, unfortunately there's no cat here, so you can be an underdog. Not to, put you down, Millie. I'm not suggesting that you are worse than a dog. I love both dogs and cats. I've had both dogs and cats in the past, even. Great sniping choices. But listen, when life gives you oranges, you make orangeade, right? You would like to make lemonade, but if it was a choice between making orangeade, appleade, and, I don't know, plumaade, I don't even know if you can have plumaade. I imagine you can. You're probably going to make orangeade, right? And you're going to think I've lost my mind. Combine my mosquitoes. I want the buff to go onto the correct mosquito. I'll run a... Okay, maybe not that far. I'll run a 4 squad. And I think I'll roll it like this. Give me a strong unit at the front and hopefully a strong unit at the back. Hit that Ant. Okay, you missed it. Oh, interesting. They took an early level up. Unfortunately, they got the Gazelle, which isn't the greatest early game unit. And it's at 2 for 2. I think it is. Yes, please. Osprey is not exactly what I was hoping for, but we can roll it for a while. It's effectively in stats a 6-5, right? When you take into account the groundhog and then the 1-1 dog we'll get from the end of it. And it's split up as well. It's pretty good in the early game to have your stats split up just so that, you don't overkill something. Give me the Osprey. Automy gives me a Badger. Freeze the Badger, freeze me the Honey. I do like the Dromedary, as I said. I think it's some pretty good early scaling. You know what? I'll take it. Otter could probably go at this point. It's a good statted unit. I do like getting up to, max levels. But I think I'm full foul sometimes with just holding the otter too long. Okay, if you're going to offer me another otter, then you know what? Unfreeze the Honey, give me the Dromedary, give me another otter. And we'll start cranking this Badger stats. Blueberry, there's a time and a place for a Blueberry to be good. I think I'd rather take the 3 rerolls. Too late for Lizard already. And I would have taken a Cherry at 3 gold. I don't think I will freeze it for 0. Anyway, we should probably reorganize the squad just a little bit. The Ant will now get sniped by any Dolphins, which is actually pretty fine. It's a Camel, that's scary. But at least I got my big hit in early. The 10-9 though, strong unit. We were close. Another strong team, you got an otter to nearly level 3. Congratulations. Now, I don't dislike the Dolphin. I don't need to, turbo pivot right now. Our squad is pretty strong. However, I've seen a lot of people running the Clownfish, and it's a unit I don't normally go with. So, you know what? I will try it. I think this makes our build considerably worse. But let's try and make some long-term investments. Then the Osprey really hasn't really got off the ground yet. I think a Dolphin can go pretty big. Roll me. I will take you next. Actually, I'll take you now. And I'll freeze the ant and maybe we'll get another clownfish. Okay, the sniping worked out pretty okay for me. Not quite good enough, though. That's kind of it to be expected. I did pivot a little bit here. Okay, we didn't get a clownfish. Eel, I've tried before. It's decent, but I think we can do better. Not sold on anything here. I definitely could see myself pulling the ant here. It has received a decent amount of buffs, though. Okay, I'm gonna go crazy here. Pill the ant. Not who I was hoping you to hit, but sure. We'll roll with a badger at the back, and then this one can just keep getting cranked up in stats. In the meantime, I will take the otter, and I will look for maybe some honey in the future. Okay, you also have a back badger. This is going to be a bit of a scary unit to get through. I really need to move the dromedary forwards now at this point. We are going to lose. We're going to win. We're going to draw. I got that eventually. Okay, Ottomy. Dromedary needs to come forwards. I think in this weekly, having a strong unit nearer to the front is pretty good. Just in case you run into lizards. Maybe even in position 2 might be the super optimal place. Again, nothing here super appeals to me. I do like the turtle. What we could also do instead of putting honey is we could use a cherry. Does that really help me though? Not really. Okay, I did a lot of rolling there. Nothing caught my attention. Another dromedary would have been fantastic, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there, game. Okay, shit, they sniped my badger. This looks like a big L. It's the biggest of L's. Okay, 2 life. Time is still on our side. Give me some canned food, because I don't really know where we're going right now. Another dromedary. Bison is very close to being there. But he's not yet. I'm going to be honest with you. I invested a lot in this dolphin. And I said that I always keep the otter too long. Maybe I should just sell the otter and accept that we don't get it to tier 3. Because this is doing a lot for me right now. It's doing 5 damage to the lowest health unit. That's equivalent damage to the otter. Yeah, you know what? I will do this. I've got a bit of life. Let's keep, you know, leveraging it to get as big a badger as I can. I'll stick a bit of garlic on the dromedary. And another clownfish. You shouldn't have. There is a small temptation as well to go for the Doberman. But I've done Doberman builds now. Maybe not on camera, but off camera. It's another pretty good strategy if you can just live till the Doberman comes up. Oh, we lose this one as well. Okay. So 1 life. Right, time to start taking things apart. Where I can. Let's take... You know what? Let's take another canned food. We now have 14-12 badger at the back. Big boar, I think, could also go pretty hard in this weekly. And the chocolate. Definitely good for the badger. Alright, let me live for 1 more round. Okay. Scary. Lost, I think, is also the word for it. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. We probably pivoted too soon there into dromedary build. Or even too late, I guess. Alright, deja vu. I should take one of these units. I guess I'll take a duckling. Tamarin can do some work, I will admit that. But it's going to take a little bit of time to get going. We will be the hairy herbs. Well, that's an awful trade for us, but it doesn't matter. We'll take a draw. Hit the mosquito. Great. I can live with that. Give me the duckling, roll me, freeze me, buy me, freeze me. Would rather, again, you not hit the duckling there, but it is what it is. Alright, another duckling squad. Very lucky snipe. I think we were going to clear them anyway. Two health. I can make a pretty big otter here. You know what, ducklings? I haven't learned my lesson. Sheep, very good unit. I'll take another bluebird, I think. And you know what? Call me crazy. I think I'm just going to cupcake the otter and throw it in the front. Go something like this. If someone's got an early dolphin, it's going to snipe the bluebird now. Hopefully. Maybe the mosquito will snipe it first and we'll get unlucky and hit the sheep. But we have some decent sheep protection. A lot of stats in the squad. Like, I wouldn't want to face a 6'10 at this point in the game. We're actually going to tie. I can't believe it. You know what? Actually, I can believe it. We should have the order different. I should put my stronger units at the front, I think, for this weekly. Nothing here appeals to me. Lizards, it's good. It's real good in the early game. Are we in the early game? Yes. Therefore, I think I can justifiably take it. I know it's a bit late for this, and I do somewhat agree with that. But I'll see what we can do. Man, a lot of fish showed up. We'll say no to the dromedary this time. If you can get two dromedaries, like, immediately and put them into two separate stacks, you can buff the hell out of, like, any early game unit, and I think it's pretty good for this weekly. Offering me one, though, as we're about to go into tier 3. Nah. Okay, that's an interesting unit. We should take it because we're probably going to pivot everything in this squad eventually. I know we just purchased a lizard. The lizard is good. Yes, okay. Sure. It is. But one lizard at this stage of the game is not enough, right? There are bigger, better lizards out there. Some of them with sea turtles behind them. I'm just toying whether or not to buy a cucumber right now. But realistically, I just said I'm going to rotate a lot of this squad, so doesn't really matter. The camel is big. I think the camel is honestly worth just taking now. What do we sell to make the camel work? The sheep. Didn't hit a level. Nice from the lobster. Thank you very much. Bluebird, I'd rather you not buff the lobster, but you do you. Okay, we have a good trade coming up here. Alright, a draw. I can live with the draw. Probably the two units I didn't want you to buff the most, but sure. Another camel. I could roll 2 stacks of camels here, and I don't think it would be the absolute worst thing. We're in Garlic Town, right? We are in Garlic Town. Freeze it and roll me. That's what I wanted. I think this will go real hard. Okay. I'm content with this squad right now. But we probably need to start unraveling, and I hate to see my camera get one shot after saying that. We need to start unraveling parts of this squad now. And leverage the lobster. Now, Bison. I'm one otter away from making you happen. I always do this and get punished for it. I will try. I can live with you hitting the camel. And I will take a pear. It's pretty rare for me just to take a bare pear at this point. But the maths worked out so nicely for it, and I kind of want to get a dub. Hey, and that pear mattered. Otherwise, the camel wasn't living through the first attack. And then Bison. Ooh. Now, how long do we keep Bison for before we accept that it's not going to work? Chocolate is coming in the next tier. So I think we can, like, hold on to it for a little bit of time. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think we could justifiably do this as well. Probably should have canned even first. Humongous. Okay, this is almost the squad. I'll probably throw the lionfish in instead of the lobster. I think we want a garlic, one of our bison. Nope, lobster, you're done. And we just scale these two bison. Now, is this double bison build that it was an episode maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 episodes ago? Yeah, it is. But they announced there was going to be a Street Fighter, I was going to say remake, a new live action film. The first one is the best 1-star film you'll ever see. And in honor of that, I guess we're going to roll double bison again. Sell me, buy me, sell me. Garlic me, shuffle you forwards, give you the cucumber perk, give me a lionfish, overwrite some of their food effects. And if we want to combine bison in the future, we're going to have hopefully one with higher health than the other one, and the other one will have the higher attack. Now another camel, a bit of garlic for the other camel. Ooh. Oh, you shouldn't have. I can see the world where Tiger goes hard, but I think the only unit I can sell right now is the otter, which I can't sell because of the bison. The most important thing right now is to get chocolate, so I don't think I even freeze a pear. I will take a pear though if nothing else is offered to me. Why chocolate? Well, if I get chocolate, then I could combine my bison together, and I don't think it'd be the worst thing. To free up a space. You had a bigger bison than me, yours was level 3. Demonade. That is a scary team. For, what was it, turn 11? Holy macaroni. Okay, maybe we should combine them together. One big bison might be better than 2 little bisons. And I don't really have other scaling. I'm just wondering whether or not to sell the lionfish and go with a cow. I think that last round was a bit of an anomaly. Don't do me dirty like this. Another lionfish? Sure. And I guess sushi me. Probably 2 of the units I really didn't want to hit. But whatever. Okay, doesn't matter. The lionfish is honestly there for show now. Another Bison build. I'm noticing a pattern. A dragon. I can't fit you in the squad, sadly. If we can get a tier 3 camel, then things can change, because obviously the otter can leave. Dude, where are all the good stuff? I might sack the lionfish for a moose, because then I will get a bit more scaling. I think that is the one weakness we have right now. But we've done moose before. You know what? Let's keep going with this. Otter, please stop eating all the foods. That's all I ask. Okay, pretty bad snipes there. I think we're down to 2 life. A 1-up. I think that could work. Just as a bit of anti-sniping protection. And again, I think we just drop a pair on it. In fact, a cupcake might have even been better. Horrible first trade. The 1-up, though, pays for itself. Oh, not a horrible trade! The 1-up was huge. Literally, fight winning. Nice. I'm sorry, are we diabetic or something? Are we missing chocolate? Do we not have access to it anymore? Also, is there I don't know, an increased price on Bison right now? Thank you. Freeze it, because I don't want to do it yet. I might purchase it now, though. And another camel. We will combine Bison together into one big Bison, I think. And that will give me a flex position to put something else into. Maybe even cows, buying, selling cows. Terrible trade. Yeah, we're in trouble now. We took too long to get off the ground there. Okay, how does this... Oh, I always forget how this works. I keep the garlic right now. Nope, it's the other way around. God damn it. It's fine, though. Spinosaurus, I don't think is going to be good enough for this build. There's not a lot of summon builds out there. A reluctant emu, maybe. I can't do Doberman anymore. Alright, so reluctant emu we're taking. And this order is fine. Alright, the emu's gone. It doesn't really have much of a future anyway, to be fair. Alright, it's lizard cheese. I think we're big enough to ignore lizard cheese. Are we big enough to win, though? Yeah, indeed we are. Okay, goodbye, emu. Hello to the cow. Get this camel some stats, please. Pronto. If we have to, I'll run a scorpion for a round. Too late for lioness. One more roll. Another cow. We're on 1 life, I will admit. You know what? We're on 1 life. I think I'm going to roll it like this as well. A little bit weird. I think I'm going to have a later scorpion. There's a decent amount of chili out there, and I think most people chili the front unit. That's my read. We didn't get sniped on the old scorpion. Okay, scorpion takes out scorpion. No! Big mantis. Alright. It's still a decent game. We were a bit unlucky, in my opinion, with the shops to not get the tier 2 bison. We just got locked in place. Again, I'll run a 2 squad. Okay, we'll be a pouting turtle, sure. Because I felt a little bit sad after the last game. I nearly declared even that I thought that was going to be a 10-piece, but we didn't get there. Hello, deja vu. It is my brother. Two mosquitoes? Why the hell not? Roll me? Again, I disrespect the beaver. And maybe do I over-respect the ant? There is the pill in the pack, and I do like pilling ants. Also some mantis in the pack, and I like eating ants with mantises. But the ant is, like, if it goes off without being sniped, it's a 4-2 in stats in the tier 1 shop. It is the best pet. And a pig is also susceptible to a snipe, so you know what? I get the value of the pig, you know, it's front-loaded in the attack stats and you get to sell it for 2 gold later. It's effectively a 1 gold pet. But when it gets sniped, you feel terrible. At least when the ant gets sniped, you're still getting a 2-1 body. Well, not a 2-1 body, sorry, a 2-1 boost in stats. And I've seen a lot of goldfish out there, but I just don't think I can fit it in my squad right now. Holy squad. Mosquito me, freeze me, give me a fish. Nice, 2 for 1 there. Another 2 for 1. And then we can take a 1 for 2 on their side. We should take the tier up. You shouldn't have. I'll take another mosquito on top of that. I'm losing it. I should probably hold on to this, though, for the next round, but it's really good now. So just keep riding that train. There are some pretty good tier 4 pets. You know what? Give me a cupcake. I think that's the best of both worlds. Very strong squad now for this round. A 5-9 camel. I wouldn't want to fight that. Especially if we get sniped a few times. Alright, never mind. Still, it got 1 proc off. At this stage of the game, that's all you need from it. Another camel! And a mantis. Alright, goodbye, otter. Hello, mantis. Hello, camel. Alright, we have a chance of a level 3 fish. The camel's going to level up. The mantis is going to eat the ant. Okay, hang on a minute. If I freeze this, the mantis is going to have to eat something else that is currently in the... on my board. Because I'm going to freeze everything. Am I okay with the mantis eating a mosquito? Damn right I am. If he hungers, he must eat. Okay, doesn't matter that he got sniped. I'd have obviously rather he didn't, but... we're actually going to lose this one. So another strong squad. Right, goodbye, ant. Camel me? Oh, I guess I don't have to eat the mosquito. Am I going to eat the mosquito? Yeah, I'll eat the mosquito. Goodbye, mosquito. And I think I'd rather have all my bodies in one place right now. There's just too many snipers to have a 2-2 fish hanging around. Yeah, I don't need this either. It looks extreme, right, to eat the 6-6 mosquito, but we were going to take it out of the squad anyway fairly soon. Double camel buff, that's a 16-16 fish. It needs to sweep, though. It did enough. Wasn't even close. Right, goodbye, mosquito. Thanks for your service. I do lose 2 gold from this, I will admit. But it's fine. I think a lionfish, decent. I think a turtle, better than decent. Turtle gets eaten by a praying mantis, gets melons, and we just go huge from there. And the turtle will be sniped by dolphins at this point, which is fine for me. Oh, you're going to snipe my turtle. What a shame. You've now put a melon on a 13-8. Okay, it was a pretty big lizard, I will admit. Here goes the melon, though. And then we lose. I don't only sell pets. I will purchase an otter to be in the chunk position. I don't think this is Doberman territory either. I could justify a cucumber and the camel, but I think I'd prefer to just put garlic on it at this point. Interesting. I will take another otter. It's basically 3 gold for an apple, though. I have to remember that because it gets eaten. So I don't get the gold back. But it was always going to be like a 1-1 on the mantis anyway. I don't know, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, big lizard again. Uh-oh. Did you just lose, big lizard? To bigger stats? What a shame. Alright. Mantis me. Dromedary could also sit in this position. Obviously, an ant can sit in that position. Ant me? Do I double freeze? I think I will, actually. Huge that the mantis gets the tier up. And why not? Just freeze everything. Right, ant's in the purge position. That gives me a benefit for not only the round that we're in, but also out of the round. Okay, this is not exactly lizard cheese. This is the backbone of lizard cheese. However, they put a sheep in there instead. Which, unfortunately, isn't that good. Right, thank you for your service, ant. Chocolate the mantis, please. It's so good. Right, goodbye, fish, you have no upside anymore. Hello, Spinosaurus. This is going to look weird. Spinosaurus, you're living in the middle of the squad right now. I could put the mantis at the front, actually. You know what? I think this is the better play. And then we'll start putting the purge position in position 2 instead. So you sit here. The ant dies. Yeah, the Spinosaurus will then get a proc outside of battle. This is the squad. And I prefer a 1-1 on the camel. Big replacement there. Okay, that's a big unit, I'll give you that. Huge clownfish. Oh my god, your starfish is massive as well. Holy macaroni. Right, you eat the ant. Oh, baby, the buffs. Now, I have to be very careful. I definitely could take a turtle here to throw into that position, because now I can put turtle on my camel. Turtle? Melon on my camel. It gets eaten, we get buffs. This is the squad. It's going all the way, I'm calling it. I'm calling my shot right now. I'm thankful for fighting Lioness squad with the Lioness still in the squad. It's a level 3 one as well. YXNG Cammy is going to be a nightmare in the future. In fact, probably from the next round, they're going to be a nightmare to play against. So very happy that I'm not playing against them right now. Get the camel a level, please. The tiger scares me because I've got a funny feeling it would eat 2 pets, right? If I put the tiger behind the mantis. I'm not actually sure how that works. Do you get 1 knockout and it gives you 8-8 in stats? Or does it do the knockout gives you 4-4 and then knocks out another unit? Anyway, I can't risk it. I think the cow is completely acceptable to be in purge slot. And I think we just want to get you up to 50-50 as soon as possible. You'll probably hit it before we get to the 10-piece, if we were going to get 10-piece. I can't believe we drew that. Alright, I tell you what, a mushroom on you, and I think we get a different result there. Otter can definitely go into Purge spot. I should have froze that. That was a bit of a dumb play. Don't hit the Otter. That's all I ask for. Perfect. Yeah, Mantis is going to hit 50-50. Alright, this big Bison. Oh, not as big anymore when I've, you know, chunked away your melons. And then a big-ish dragon. Uh-oh. Right, goodbye. Thank you for your service of 1 round. I'm content with this still. Now, a moose to be chunked kind of interests me, because I think we're going to get more value than from a cow buff. Can I get a 4-4 buff from this? That's what I'm aiming for. We can. The problem is I kind of would have liked this to level up. You know what? I can take it. What am I talking about? This gives me a 4-4 on the camel as well. Well done, Moose. And then, thank you for your service, Moose. I salute you. You're going. Oh, big whoop. I lost my melon. That's a huge sheep, I've just realised. We lose? Come on. Okay, now though. Now though. You won't go off before the praying mantis, I think. So I won't get the benefit off you. Reluctant Otter. I think we give up on the lionfish tearing up now. Yeah. We'll whack a cucumber on you. It's not particularly high value, but I'm going to reroll 3 times otherwise. And we're on 1 life. Huge replacement there of the food. Man, actually 2 Spinosaurus might be my winner's choice. Nothing here appeals to me. We could throw in a scorpion just for like a round, but again, there's so many snipers out there. That being said, we're on 1 life. Cow me? I did not mean to put the milk there, but you know what? It's fine. What if I one-up... No, I can't afford it. I was going to say, what if I one-up the scorpion? I tell you what, this is an insane moose round as long as the moose misses the praying mantis. It's a 5-5 buff. I can't argue with that. I still think Scorpion would have died. And it wouldn't have done. But we trade out 2 of their 50 health units. They have got a 41 health one in the back. No! We needed one more health buff for the Spinosaurus. And we were good. Oh, God. Oh, well. Well, that'll do for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why don't leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.